Siyempre, unahin natin si Kuyang Colonel Louie Dema-Ala ng Philippine Army. Ayan, ang spokesman ng Philippine Army. Kuyang Colonel, good morning. Ganda umaga.
Yes, good morning sa ating lahat, no, Kuyang Deo, and sa ating din mga kababayan.
Ayan, at nako, ito, dudugo ilong natin dito.
Oo nga, lakay.
Nagbawa ka ba ng maraming English? Ayan,
Isang plastic lang.
ayan,
Kaya na ba yun hanggang...
may thesaurus ka ba dyan? Ayan.
Meron ako dito plastic labo doon nakabalot yung English. May isa pa tayong guest
Ayan,
ngayon, lakay. Of
oo.
course, we have here.
Ang look-alike ni Denzel Washington, sister.
Medyo.
Nagkamali yata ng profession. Dapat na you should join the movies, Hollywood
Actor.
Hollywood. You should be a
Action
Hollywood
star.
actor. Ayan, action star. Ayan, oo. Ayan, pakilala mo. Do the honor, Sister L.
We have here at the studio live our guest. He is the commander of 3rd Mobile Brigade, 25th Infantry Division, Colonel Adisa King of U.S. Army. Colonel, good morning and welcome to the show. Say hi to our viewers and listeners.
Magandang umaga.
Aba naman. May baong Tagalog.
Marunong nang mag-Tagalog ang ating bisita, Colonel Adisa King. Ayan. Sabi ko nga, sa ilang araw pa lang pamamalagi sa Pilipinas, may mga na siya. Sa bagay, bago nagpunta rito siguro may mga crash course na siguro sa Tagalog.
Colonel, how long have you been here in the Philippines?
About 25 days or so.
Oh, yes, 25 days.
So
off and on.
you learned about our language, basic maganda.
Basic Baganda, but the thing is, I've been here in this theater for about 5 years, so
Oh,
back and forth, yeah.
Oh.
So this is about my 10th time in
in the Philippines.
Philippines.
yeah.
Ayun.
Maybe you have a girlfriend,
No.
Filipina girlfriend.
Nope.
Why you don't want our Filipino ladies?
I'm married, very happy.
Colonel is married.
Very happy.
Taken. He's already taken.
Ikaw talaga lang. Papahamok mo pa
Hindi naman nakinig yung message niya sa Amerika. Is your wife here also?
No, she's not here.
I thought she's with you during the balikatan exercises. Ayan. Anyway, Colonel King, ayan, kidding aside, ayan. So, when will the balikatan exercises commence, start?
So, Rama,
And where?
So about April 20th is the open ceremony. And
Yeah.
then, that's when it'll start, and it's kind of pretty much all over.
Uh-huh.
All over.
So, what are the activities under this Salaknib exercises?
Well, on the Salaknib is several of them. One of the ones that I know that I'm working on right now is kind of a staff exercise. Working with the Philippine Army, Japanese, and we're just working together, planning, and just thinking about how we would really support each other.
Oh, with the Japanese army. So, who are the Japanese? They should bring sake here. So, by the way, what is the primary objective of this balikatan exercises, Colonel King?
Really just to support, work on how we work together, even at the lowest level of the soldiers working together, understanding each other. Actually, when you think about it, is if you're able to work together, then we can understand and support from the partnership standpoint. It is a tremendous effort ongoing.
What kind of support?
You can say logistics. It is just how we train, because we learn from what the training that they do, and then if you get able to work together in that partnership, it's just so powerful.
Oh,
Very powerful.
how powerful? Like the missile in Iran?
I don't know about that one.
So in terms of logistics and what others?
So you have logistics. Also, we have some of the live fires that we do, and how they actually signal, how they communicate on the different radio systems. How we one of the things that we have UASs, little drones, and how we actually work together with that. That's something that we found is so important, and even how you move vehicles, and then how you move on the ground. Because if you operate in the jungle, very different.
You should know how to eat snakes. Yeah.
I won't talk about snakes, but it's just something that's I think is just so powerful. So
Ayun,
Yeah, it's very important no, na we conduct this balikatan because we want to enhance the interoperability between the two armies and also including yung ating partner nations like Japan, Australia. So tuloy-tuloy yung ating ginagawa dito. Not only interoperability but capability building with particularly in addressing the current security threats. Alam natin tuloy-tuloy mabilis nagbago yung mga security requirements. So we need to adapt to that.
Ayan.
Lakay, before we move on, medyo ano lang kasi Lakay, parang tanong muna natin kay Colonel Dema-Ala yung tungkol dito sa balikatan kasi it's ano pala Lakay, we're talking two different parang event. Balikatan and Salaknib. So yung balikatan na Colonel is mag-start pa lang siya ng April 20.
Yes, balikatan exercises balikatan 41 2026 will commence this coming 20 April and will end first week of May.
Okay.
However, currently we are now conducting the Salaknib 2026 iteration. Salaknib exercises is between an army-to-army exercise between the U.S. Army Pacific and the Philippine Army. Recently, we already included the Japan Ground Self-Defense Force. And Salaknib exercises is a prelude to balikatan exercise.
Ayun.
Because balikatan exercise involves the different services, the Army, the Air Force, and the Navy.
Ayan, Colonel King, how these balikatan exercises contribute to the national defense of the Philippines?
One thing I will tell you is about partnership. And if you're able to work together, we understand there's a mutual defense treaty that we have. That means that we're there to follow and support, and it's an invitation to the government of the Philippines. So if they've asked, then we come and support. In order to make sure that's solid, you got to work together all the time. You have to understand the language, the people, and just how you work together with the military forces.
Of course, you know, our treaty, the RPUS Mutual Defense Treaty. Ayan. So in case of any external aggression against the Philippines, our brothers from America will be here to willing to help us. Join us in protecting our sovereignty.
When invited, bottom line. It's very simple to me, and it's just for us to be together so long. And what's awesome about it is continue to work together consistently.
And particularly for Balikatan 2026, this is an expanded exercise. It is not only about land, air, and sea exercises, but we also include other domains, cyberspace, etc. Because threats right now, evolves very rapidly, so we need to adapt to that. And particularly with the different assets, capabilities that we have, so we need to regularly practice that.
So it's not something new; it just pops up. It's consistent.
Yeah. How many times is your how many times did you join the balikatan exercises here, Colonel King?
So it's been about 5 times.
Oh, five times.
So so I've been in this theater for, like I said, for about 5 years.
Oh, 5 years. So you must be familiar also of the EDCA.
EDCA sites.
Yeah. So that's again, I love what I appreciate about those sites. It is truly about how you support Philippine Army and the people. Because I can speak highly to what I can speak to is that when I can go to a barangay and talk to the captain and making sure with my Filipino counterpart with me and saying, okay, is this the thing that we need to do? And we actually begin to execute it that way. So it's not something where I'm just going where I want to go. That just doesn't happen.
You've been to Cagayan, Batanes, something like that, the Ilocos region?
Yeah, so one place I have been is just really right in the Magsaysay. That's my area that I can
Fort Magsaysay in Nueva Ecija. Ayan.
So this is your 5th times joining the balikatan exercises, Colonel. So what is the new or different in the 2026 iteration of balikatan?
One of the things I've seen is just the expansion of it with all the additional allies and partners. That's the one thing that I have seen. And it's down to almost down to the brigade level, at the lowest level. That's something that's very, very new. And it's actually great to see that it's grown to that point. A little bit more complex, right? And you're a little bit, what I would say, the one word is integrated.
Yeah.
It's more integrated. That's what I've seen.
Colonel King, how do our local communities benefit from this balikatan exercise?
Positive.
Like
Because
what?
so when I can go into a barangay and we're actually doing activity, I'm not going there by myself. I'm going there with a Filipino partner with me, and they're actually teaching me on, hey, this is how you really need to engage people. This is what we're about. It's understanding. So you look at the farmlands that they're on, because we went to a area yesterday, and we realized that, hey, areas you can train in, areas you can't, and we respect that.
So because that immersion, so have you tried plowing the rice land?
Almost. So I had a caribou with me, so that's a whole nother story.
You know how to ride in a Carabao?
They chased me.
Colonel Dema-Ala, sir, maitanong ko lang din kasi dapat yung kaligtasan ng ating mga kababayan dun sa areas kung saan natin ginagawa yung mga ganito pong exercises. Kumusta naman po yung ating pakikipag-usap dun sa mga kababayan, and at what are the safety measures po na ginagawa natin?
Yes, first of all, priority ng Philippine Army and the US Army, yung safety ng ating mga kababayan. Before we plan for balikatan, kasama na dito yung planning for yung coordination with the local government units and communities. So establish yung ating safety protocols, and during the live fire exercises we have set safety boxes and ensure that only authorized personnel will be allowed, particularly for the impact areas ng ating activities. That is a priority of the Armed Forces of the Philippines and the US Army.
Colonel, Dema-Ala ko yung sir. So ano itong mga mga live ammo, mga live missiles ba itong gagamitin sa military exercise?
Basically, for the Philippine Army, we can only talk about the assets of the Philippine Army. Right now, there is an ongoing live fire exercise using the Philippine Army assets like the 105 howitzers, the 155 self-propelled. So these are artillery assets. I think with the U.S. Army Pacific, they have the same assets that they are going to use.
In the HIMARS.
Yeah, with the HIMARS. The multiple launch rockets.
Multi-launch rocket, which is the first ever, at least in our division, the 25th Infantry Division, the Pacific Division, and something that we have new and actually sharing with each other about it.
Lahat ito, lahat ng live fire exercises is focused on kumbaga itetest natin yung ating mga strategy on in defending specific territory. Our defense also, pinapractice natin dito yung existing strategy to identify gaps na kinakailangan pa natin i-improve. That's why it's very important to we conduct the selective exercises and the balikatan exercises.
Yung capabilities natin, Colonel, kung hanggang saan.
Yes, because yung security threats, yung security requirements evolve rapidly. So we need to adapt, yung ating strategies, TTPs should adapt to that requirements of security.
So, Colonel King, are there simulation like rescuing a particular community or opposing or repulsing the any attacks, something like that from any external aggression? Are there exercises like that?
Well, I would say is what I can speak to is that is a supporting, like following support of territorial defense, and that to me goes back to it's a defensive measure, and whether it be sustainment, that means logistics, moving equipment with each other and helping each other. One of the things that we're working on right now is to be able to say, hey, if you needed help in a certain area, we have aviation aircraft that can come and support you on that.
Will you have exercises in West Philippine Sea?
We have in Western Command,
Western
Command,
Command.
but focus more on the ground forces for the Army to Army. We cannot talk about the activities of the Air Force and the Navy, but I think they're also included in the list of activities for Balikatan. And I would like to add also, one of the components of Balikatan exercise is the humanitarian and civic action. And one part of that is the HADR activities. So this develops our communities being resilient doon sa mga current threats, no, naturally, and man-made threats, no. So ito tinitrain natin din yung ating communities to be resilient sa mga ganitong situations.
Ayan,
Medical too. That's one of the things that when you want to ask, like, hey, what and how do you help the community? If you can have some medical personnel from the U.S. and the local and the Philippine Army working together, thinking about medical and how you support, that just makes us all better.
Ayan, especially during calamities.
Yes, so yeah.
We heard that the EDCA sites are being used
For
as evacuation centers like that.
Yep. It's something that we are very familiar with, very at least been in Hawaii of the storms, is that we come at the invitation of even the U.S. Local population and the local government, but we stand ready. So just like there in Hawaii, back here, hey, we stand ready to support the local people and the local government and the government of the Philippines.
Ayan, what can you say, Colonel King, about the worries of some Filipinos, especially politicians? They're saying that these EDCA sites are target for attack from foreign enemies, foreign aggression.
Here's what I would tell you, at least from our perspective, and at least my perspective, what I've experienced. It is all about how I support the Filipino Army and the Filipino government, period. Nothing else. Anybody can extrapolate about anything, but what we focus on is how we help each other in a time of need. And that could be in any area that I see that they may have trouble in, right? And that's what we kind of focus on.
So the U.S. Army, U.S. Armed Forces will be the equalizer.
You're going to Denzel. I don't know about that one. My man.
We're too serious, that's why I said that.
No, I appreciate it. But it's something that's to me is very special because when you think about why we are here and how we just support and as an invitation and just understanding experiences, because we have a culture, our guys just getting together and experience that culture part of it. It's very important.
In your group, do you have Filipino American soldiers?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, one of my major bang.
Did
We
you
have a
bring them
lot
here?
of our soldiers. No, they're not here.
Kay Colonel Dema-Ala, lakay tanong natin, kasi meron tayong sa comment section ngayon, sabi nila, hindi daw po maganda yung epekto para sa atin. Ilan lang sa mga comment nating mga viewers na para sa kanila, hindi daw maganda yung mga ganitong ginagawa natin kasi para daw magkukos lalo ng conflict. Ano po ang komento natin dito, Colonel?
Unang-una, itong exercises na ginagawa natin with our counterparts, this enhances yung ating capability to defend yung ating territory.
Yes.
Any situation or any conflict in other regions is not connected dito. So, kaya napaka-importante na yung ating Armed Force of the Philippines, the Philippine Army and the U.S. Army Pacific can operate side by side. So that any eventualities in the future, we can react, we can adapt. Dahil ang priority natin dito is the safety, our territory, and sovereignty.
At saka ang kagandahan na Kuyang Colonel Dema-Ala, maraming countries ang sumasama sa atin na Australia, Japan, even Spain ba? Or
ano pang mga
Germany?
countries
Yes,
ba
before,
kasama natin?
balikatan is between the US and the Philippines only. But now, because of shared responsibility in maintaining peace and stability dito sa ating region,
Sa
particularly
Asia-Pacific.
in the Pacific region, marami nang nagjo-join din because of that shared responsibility to ensure yung stability dito sa ating region. So kasama dito, meron na tayo Australia, Japan, and itong recently France, and we're just and kasama na rin dito yung UK, United Kingdom, and soon others is to follow.
Are we worried about China's expansionism?
Ang priority natin dito is to be ang mandate no Armed Force of the Philippines is always dapat laging ready, prepared through these exercises. Ini-ensure natin yon. So para to ensure At sigurado tayo na any eventualities in the future, we are ready to face any threats.
Ayan, last question from my side to Colonel King. Although this is not related to the balikatan exercises.
And sa laknib. Ano ba yung mga tanong mo?
Abay, alam mo naman, hindi kompleto tanong
Hindi mo ko
natin dito
na-orient.
pagka hindi puro sa laknib. Ayan, in the US Armed Forces, ayan, what's your reaction? How come that your commander-in-chief, ayan, President Donald Taco Trump, make a 360 degrees in his policies? Before, during the campaign, he said that no more wars. How come the US is now engaged in war, like attacking Iran?
My man.
Okay.
I can't speak to it.
Okay. Yeah.
Because and so what I know what we really focus on is here, and what I mean, got to think about it. 75 years, right, of a mutual defense. That's what I
understand that, Colonel. Ayan, I don't want you to be court-martialed. That's why. Let's omit that. Ayan, let's talk about Denzel Washington. Ayan, in Equalizer. How come you did not join the movies?
Well, my mama said don't do that. No.
Anyway, Colonel
Okay,
Dema-Ala, sir,
Colonel
thank you very
Dema-Ala.
much, Colonel Adisa King. And any parting message for our listeners, viewers in DZRH? We are heard nationwide,
Yes.
Colonel, worldwide.
Salamat po. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for just bringing the 25th Infantry Division and the 3rd Mobile Brigade into your arms, and we really enjoy it. We really love you all. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Colonel King, the equalizer of the U.S. Army. Ayan. Denzel Washington of U.S. Army. Colonel Dema-Ala, sir. Ayan.
Yes, no, para sa ating mga kababayan, no, rest assured, no, na gagawin natin itong lahat ng activities sa laknib and balikatan exercises professionally and safely para to ensure yung protection din ng ating kababayan. We are doing these activities to ensure na ang mandato ng Armed Forces of the Philippines is to protect yung ating sovereignty and territory. So nagagawin natin nga na maging capable ito, no, any threats is kaya natin repulse just in case in the future na kinakailangan natin. So yan ang naging mandato, naging priority of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, no, kasama yung ating partner nations, allied nations, to ensure yung Indo-Pacific is will share yung ating having a peaceful and stable Indo-Pacific region.
Ayan. Ang public ba pwede manood? Kami ni Sister El, pwede manood sa mga military exercises, Colonel?
Yes, right now, no, mayroon tayo mga open to media coverage, no. Right now, the live fire exercises, and later on for balikatan exercises, appropriate media advisories will be released, no. But siyempre, ini-ensure pa rin natin yung safety ng mga manunood doon.
Ayan.
So later on maglalabas naman tayo ng mga advisories for that.
You're going to do a show there, right? We're going to do an open show at one of the locations. You coming?
Yeah, during the balikatan exercises, I think, but we will have the advisory for that for when we get the exact details of the activity.
I think last year one of our reporters covered the balikatan exercises. Anyway, Colonel Louie Dema-Ala ko yang sir ng Philippine Army, ang spokesperson, at Colonel Adisa King ng US Army, commander ng 3rd Mobile Brigade 25th Infantry Division. He should not be in the US Army, he should be in Hollywood.
Thank you so much, Colonel King and Colonel Dema-Ala, sir. Thank you
very much, sir. Ayan, and welcome to the Philippines. And after the balikatan exercises, you should have R&R.
No,
Rest and recreation.
after balikatan, meron pang phase 2 yung sa laknib. So tuloy-tuloy.
So papapagod pa rin sila lakay.
Okay, Colonel Dema-Ala, sir. Maraming salamat. Colonel Adisa King, thank you and good morning and good luck to your balikatan and sa laknib exercises. Thank you.
Thank you.
Salamat po.
Maraming salamat po. Ayan, thank you and I am a soldier.